We are the people. Hello, Rangers fans. I bring you yet another breaking news about the teddy bears that is making waves at the last minute. If you're a big supporter of Rangers, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button so you don't miss the latest updates on the Light Blues. This news has just happened, and I bring it to you firsthand. Now, without further ado, let's get to the point. Rangers board seems to have infinite patience, but do the fans feel the same way? The humiliation against the modest Queen's Park, right at Ibrox, would have been the final straw for any manager in a normal season. But this is not a normal season. The Scottish title has long slipped away, and the last hope for a domestic trophy has just vanished. And yet, Philippe Clement remains in charge. The burning question is, why? In recent years, the club has had a ruthless policy of dismissals. Michael Beale was axed. Before him, Van Bronckhorst was shown the door. So, what makes Clement untouchable after one of the biggest embarrassments in the club's recent history? The Rangers boardroom is a real minefield. Key departures, such as James Bisgrove and Stuart Robertson, have left the leadership unstable. CEO Patrick Stewart has recently taken charge, but it feels like he's more focused on patching up the ship than worrying about the current captain. Clement's contract renewal happened too soon. Before proving anything, the Belgian had already secured an extended deal. A vote of confidence? Maybe. But looking at it now, it seems more like a strategic mistake that could prove costly. There's no denying that progress has been made under Clement. He arrived and led Rangers to the League Cup title, put together a solid Europa League campaign, and even had a title challenge going before the team collapsed against Ross County and Dundee. Moreover, Clement's task hasn't been an easy one, cutting wages, renewing the squad with younger players, and trying to keep the team competitive. The board assured him he would have time for this, and that's why he was given a new contract. In Europe, the Rangers have surprised by eliminating teams like Manchester United, Tottenham, and Lyon. Now, they are just one game away from a historic quarter-final spot in the Europa League. But is that enough to overshadow their domestic failures? On one hand, Rangers have shown signs of life in Europe. On the other, their domestic season has been a disaster. 6 goals conceded against Celtic in the last 2 games, yet no silverware to show for it. Their League Cup title defence has gone up in smoke, and in the Premiership, the gap to their rivals has stretched to unacceptable levels. Rangers simply do not compete away from home. Their dependence on Ibrox is a glaring issue. To make matters worse, the Scottish Cup fiasco against a second-tier team has cranked up the pressure to the max. Historically, Rangers managers have been sacked for much less. Giovanni Van Bronckhorst was dismissed without hesitation. Beale barely had time to breathe. But Clement remains firmly in his post. The board seems inclined to keep Clement, at least until the end of the European campaign. But how long will the fans tolerate this? If Rangers crash out of the Europa League and drop more points against Celtic, Kilmarnock, and Hearts, the situation could become unsustainable. The truth is, the ship is already taking on water. The question remains, would changing the captain now help save it, or would it only speed up the sinking? And you, Rangers fan? Does Philippe Clement still deserve time, or is it already time for a change? Leave your comment and let's discuss the future of Rangers.